Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's going to be general collective readings. Please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest, okay? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Hope everybody's doing okay. It is... oh gosh. Like I said, we got some serious transits going on. Everybody hang in there. So we have the Four of Cups to start out with. The Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's like somebody's confused about the truth. About what this cup is. It's being handed to them by Spirit. You have to forgive my voice. I've lost it, kind of raspy. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. There's a gift coming in, but I feel like somebody doesn't know what it is yet. Like they don't see it coming. Not yet, anyways. Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, King of Wands, and the Page of Cups. It's an offer of love, but with the Page and the King here, I feel like there might be an age difference. You know, maybe this is father and son. Maybe it's I don't know. I'm getting kind of a big difference here by about like 10 to 20 years. So could be any of that. We're just getting started, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't prefab anything, so whatever comes out comes out. Eight of Pentacles, most recent past, defending. Standing your ground on something, and I feel like this is you, and you're standing your ground on something you're working on, and you ain't budging. It's something magical. Immediate future. Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. So this person wants to hold on to their integrity and their money. I feel like whatever this is, you ain't budging. And neither are they. Very Aryan energy here. Like a standoff here. The Eight of Pentacles. So let's make a deal. What? Okay. So the Knight of Swords is some kind of energy that's very swift but kind of careless. Somebody's kind of rushing in to make a deal here, taking a leap of faith. Capricorn, Aries, Pisces energy. Maybe you're stuck, or maybe they're stuck and they can't move any further. But they're looking at something from a different perspective. Judgment, Justice, and the Five of Wands. What's fair? Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make a deal on what's fair. They want to hold on. What? Alright. Let's just get some more information. Ace of Wands. So, King of Swords. Three of Swords. So the factor affecting the situation is the deal. Whatever this deal is. And I think you turned them down with that Ace of Wands. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it broke their heart. Yeah. Hope or the fear. They can't do something without you. They can't. Libra, Sagittarius energy with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. Legally tied up. Somebody can't do something without you. Without, I feel like it's like a signature or something here. They can't do, because I feel like you manifested this. And you rejected somebody. You rejected their cup. It's justice, whatever it is. It's whatever you rejected here. It's kind of justified because I don't think you trust this person. Especially where your work's concerned. How's that feeling? Final outcome. You're not gonna take on this burden. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. It's like it would be more of a problem for you to accept this offer, whatever it is. It would be like taking on more work than you need. Let's get some more information. Yeah. Like I said, you rejected somebody here. And because you rejected him, see, it wasn't honorable. That's why you rejected him. Whatever this deal was somebody tried to make with you, it wasn't honorable. You're trying to stick to your truth and manifest something. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. Whatever your manifestation is, it's coming in. Because you let go of whatever this burden was and you moved on to calmer waters. So I feel like you wasn't gonna wait on this person. You're not gonna wait on like this looks like validation and somebody wanting to make a contract with you and take your shit. Just saying. Confirmation. Queen of Cups, yeah. This person's got it bad. The challenge here is negotiation, basically. Because this person can't move. They can't. They're stuck where they're at. Unless the Queen of Cups makes a deal with them. some sort of collaboration, or the Queen of Cups is stuck until she makes some sort of deal. This has to do with work. This is a career thing. Somebody's stuck. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles and the Devil. Like I said, this is Capricorn energy. And this is a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles, both trying to make a deal with the Queen of Cups, or get the Queen of Cups stuck because of some kind of toxicity. There's, like I said, they want them to make okay, so there's the Magician again, and the Hanged Man again. And it seems to be the theme of this reading. Somebody can't have what they want unless you agree. And I don't see you agreeing. They've got... Okay, so what... The truth is what's being hidden here, because it's trying to come in the form of some sort of other energy. Like, say somebody's in love, and instead of just coming to you and saying, I'm in love, or I want, I want a relationship with you, they want to make a deal with you. Some sort of contract to keep something that they have. Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. Immediate future. Whatever this is, this person's trying to take it away from you. And use your intuition, because I do feel like it might have something to do with your go-getter energy, or attention, some sort of attention. Like I said, Pisces energy, you hold on to what you got and just keep going, even if it's got you like in suspended animation at the moment, because somebody's trying to religiously, and I do feel like obsessively, they're obsessed with something that you do, and they're not trying to show that, they're trying to hide that. Ace of Swords, factors affecting the situation. I do feel like you already know, and you walked away. You already know what this person's up to. With that High Priestess in the immediate future, if you don't know yet, you're gonna know. Wanna win. Truth. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords. So like I said, I feel like this person betrayed you somehow already. Maybe you don't see it, maybe you don't want to see it, maybe you're confused about it. They've already taken something. Now they're trying, it's like, okay, so it's like they're trying to make a deal with you over your own stuff. Something that you already own. It's already yours. Yeah. See it for what it is. Outside influences is collaboration. It's like somebody trying to make a deal with you and make it look really, really good, and it's false. It's not. It's out of obsession. You're making it look real pretty. Real professional, too. but it's not. It's a way to try to get into your bank accounts. So be very, very aware of this, because they want you in the Five of Swords. They want you in the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords. They want to take something that belongs to you. It's not theirs. Like I said, I think they're going to be awfully disappointed because you're not going to fall for this. They want you to feel like you're trapped and broken. And there's at least 3 people involved in this, and you could be one of them. Trapped in the party. And the wheel of karma is spinning. So these people, or this person, I feel like there's more than one here, are trying to pick a fight. But they're doing it in a way that's like trying to schmooze you. And make you make a choice out of selfishness or out of Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles. This is some greedy bastards, man. Yeah, they're a liar. King of Wands. This has already been and done over. And this person just keeps coming back over and over and over again. Because they're obsessed. They're obsessed with finding out the truth. Finding out the truth about your work or something you're manifesting. And you're not giving them the satisfaction. Yeah. You're not giving them the satisfaction. This is a very tug of war energy. Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. They're watching you struggle. Or they're struggling while they're watching you. And they're going through the same thing with the Devil in the most recent past and the factor affecting the situation. They're going through the same thing that they threw at you. And that's the Tower. The Tower is, they were competing for some kind of love, or competing for your love, or I don't even know what this is, guys. But it was an obsessed person, obsessed with your work, obsessed with finding out the truth about your work, obsessed with everything about you, that they can't concentrate on their own life, and it's coming back on them. So right now, I feel like they're just now getting the beginnings of this. But by the end of this reading, which could be next month, I mean 5 and 3. Why do they want to hurt you? I mean, what did you do to this person? You didn't do nothing to this person. They just want to cause strife for an Empress energy. Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. They don't like you getting something that's fair to you because you put in the work. maybe you obsessively put in the work. Maybe you busted your ass and put in the work. And they don't like it. Poor thing. Because they want to know the truth. That's why they're trying to get you to collaborate. They're trying to get you to fall into some sort of, like, oh, thank you for recognizing me. Oh, thank you for validating me. Type energy, and it's like, yeah, whatever. 9 of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person is trying to get you to give up your. Yeah, they're stressed because you're doing this all by yourself. You're not counting on their validation or anything like that. And that is the victory that's coming in for you. They're like I said, they're trying to steal something that belongs to you. You left them out in the cold because you just want to be happy. Nothing wrong with that. And that's what you've manifested for yourself, is just trying to be happy, balanced, strong. This person cannot stand it because you're doing it without them. Whatever you're doing, keep going. I got a sore throat today, guys. Got cold last night. It usually doesn't get cold this time of year, but yeah. Look, it keeps coming back to this. So we have awareness, temptation, and the 3 of Swords again. So that's the 3rd time the devil come out here. And the devil's all heartbroken and butthurt because you're very aware of what they're trying to do. Very aware. Trying to tempt you, like I said, into that Ace of Wands. 5 of Wands. Movement, choices, and decisions. Definitely use your intuition here. If you want to have any kind of victory over these energies, they're upset because you're bringing in some kind of material harvest. And they wanted you stuck in some sort of contract or some sort of deal. But you didn't fall for it. These cards have been good to me this past week or two. I'm going to go ahead and use them because we need a little more guidance in this reading. And I mean, like I said, this has something to do with your work and somebody else wanting to hold on to something that belongs to you. They want you to choose this deal so they can compete with you, so they can throw you under the bus. I don't know. Have access to your stuff. I am feeling like they want access to your, like your bank account or whatever income you got coming in. This Shadow Queen upright and the Spirit Whisperer in reverse. Somebody isn't listening to higher guidance here. They should be. I mean, alright. This is a Spirit Whisperer and it's a challenger. So we need some solid answers here. It says the Spirit Whisperer warns you that you're about to go astray and need her guidance. Red flags are waving and you must pay attention lest you find yourself cleaning up messes you didn't even know you made. She challenges you to start again and trust your intuition. So if you know If you feel like something's off here, definitely trust that. It's time. In time, you will be back on track. On this occasion, you can't possibly go wrong since you're that much more aware of possible challenges you need to step away from. If this is about a relationship, you may be repeating something in your past that you don't need to relearn. Stay away, as this may end up a costly distraction. That said, lessons learned over and over make for great wisdom later. Like I said, this person's trying to make you feel validated in some way to get you to make a deal, and I wouldn't suggest you do it. It's like do your own thing. If you have to start over, or like go back to the beginning and figure out where maybe you compromised yourself somewhere. Then maybe the number one you got to go back to. Rather that than give somebody some kind of obsessed power over your truth, or obsessed power over your power. Alright, let's do the Shadow Queen, because that's your ally. It says, the Shadow Queen tells you that too many of the details hidden behind your circumstances prevent you from moving forward quickly at this time. She has come with a lantern to help shine a light on what is concealed within you or your situation. This is a time to wait for more to be revealed. Yes, definitely. Perhaps you lack clarity and knowledge of how to proceed with the subject of your query. It's time to educate yourself a little more about your intention and then put that information to work for you. The Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep and gain strength and that you have the courage to ask someone in the know to shed light on your circumstances. She promises to send that person to you. Beware of moving too quickly in the dark, as you will likely trip and fall and have to start again. Like I said, this person's like trying to rush you, trying to make you make a deal. They're very aggressive. Whoever this person is, they're very, very aggressive. And like I said, and they're trying to, it's like charm. They're trying to charm you into believing that they got your best interest at heart, when in real life, they're just a scammer. They're just a scammer. They're just really, really good at it. They're obsessed with scamming you, that's for sure. Listen to your intuition, because if you can't see it, smell it, feel it, touch it, just keep yourself very aware of what is the real here. Because this person is going awfully hard out of their way to try to hurt you in some way, shape, or form. I think you got away from them. And this is almost like a get even energy. So be careful of moving in the dark when you don't have all the answers. That's all I can say about this reading. Just be aware of all these other energies trying to invade your space, because they think they have some kind of power over you, but you're standing alone against a whole damn army of scammers. Be aware of that. I think you already are. With that High Priestess coming out a couple times, I think you're already aware of that. That's why this burden is why it's heavy. It's because you know you're putting in the work. And you know, it's almost like you can't trust anybody because you don't have all the answers. Finding out the truth is wait for it. I would wait for it before you pursue whatever this deal is. All right? Those are your messages. Take care. Bye for now.